Hey guys, welcome back. Episode 3, I believe, and we're actually running the new update, which just came out. Today is Tuesday, December 9th, and it actually just came out today, the 1.2 version, which is actually supposed to help out. The main thing I remember reading was mostly help stability and performance stuff. So we'll see how this recording comes out. Hopefully it come out pretty good. And there's quite of other things I noticed. Actually, let me jump in really quick. From reading the thing online, it was actually some stuff in regards to control of the vehicles now. They actually don't get out of control as easy as they did before. I was testing out a little bit when I first updated it and drove around. I noticed the steering seems a little bit not as playful as before, which is really nice. So I ended up taking out that braking mod that's supposed to help braking in the game. So let's see any other things. Stuff with some of the cranes, improved physics, a lot of the forestry stuff. I'm looking at the stuff here right now on my iPhone. Reduced loading times when using mods. Anything improved geometry of the bunkers. A couple actually AI helpers. There's actually an option now to actually turn off the AI traffic, which is pretty nice because Westbridge, the regular Westbridge map, there's some problems with not per se the traffic. Traffic works as it's supposed to, but when you're out there working on a couple of the fields, the traffic just seems to get in your way a lot of the time. So there's a lot going on here. I'm just reading through here. Yep. All right. Let's see if we see any little bit of improvement. Sad thing is I still can't do Bjornholm, but like I said, that's a little heavier map. Seems a little smoother. Yeah, it definitely does. When I'm running around, seems a little bit better. But I'm not going to see a lot anyways because my system is pretty dated. So let's get some of this equipment going here. Remember how I was having a problem with the cultivator with higher help and I had to do course play? Actually the seeders don't have a problem. And the harvesters don't have a problem. So I'm just assuming it's just the cultivators are going to have a problem. So I'm just going to have to course play it, which is not a big deal. Course place is a tool, and that's a good tool to use. Okay, this guy, is he done, or is he just turning around? He's just turning around. So I'm just seeding these fields. This one I'm doing barley. I believe I sprayed that one already. Alright, we're ready to go. Oh no, I was in the middle of it. Whoops. Wow, just hit the higher button and everything turned on. Well, that's a good thing. Did I get new vehicles since you guys haven't been here? I don't think so. I haven't got much. We're not too far off where we left off in episode 2. Finally got a placeable washer here. Wash the combine and put it away. in the old shed here. Some beast over there. Oh, I did install the fast switcher. I really like this one. I think it's more for me. I know a lot of people, they use the other one, group switcher, I think, or group. I don't remember the name of it. We have to set up that one. You can set up any way you want it. You can set it up to like do one group is all your tractors and group 2 is all your harvesters. But that one you have to set up your hotkeys and whatnot. You can change that. It's not a big deal, but this one's actually pretty nice. Left control brings up 1 through 10. Right control brings up 11 through 20. I believe control shift brings up that one, and right control shift brings to 40. So it's pretty neat. And you just like say number 7's pick up, you hit number 7 and you're there. So it's pretty neat. Shows you the higher drivers. So it's pretty cool. I like it. It's pretty neat. As for mods, what else did I add in here? I'm trying to think of script mods I added. I don't think there's much. I feel like there's one more that I'm actually missing to, oh, actually there is. I just remember. I have to jump out. This is actually your field manager, which is a really necessary mod for me. It's kind of like, remember 2013, the Bank of Hagenstein, where you can actually bring up the PDA and you can like purchase fields from your PDA and sell them. This is pretty much the same thing, which you just use right control, which is going to bring up my fast switcher, but it's not a big deal. And you use page up and page down, which is probably going to be my chainsaw sound. It's a pretty simple interface. And you can see there which one you want, and you just hit enter. Which is really a needed mod that I actually wanted when I was playing, was it Westbridge or one of the other ones, where I actually wanted to sell one of my fields and start out somewhere else. Actually, I think it was Bjornholm, where one of the fields you start out with was kind of far away, and I wanted to sell it to and buy one up closer up. So, and stock game right now doesn't have that. That should be a needed feature they should add into FS15. Doesn't have to necessarily be something from the F1 menu. It could be like some billboard or something you walk up to, and or some store you go up to and purchase everything in one place. I kind of like that. I really don't like going out to the fields and trying to figure out which one you want, especially when they're way across the map. Even though it gives you a good idea what they look like, but it's not something I particularly like. And what is that one for? And Giant said they did something to the tractors, I believe. They changed some of the textures, I think. Or improved the textures. Let me take a look here. I don't know. They didn't really specify it. I don't know if it's polygon or just the... oh, he's empty. Or the visuals. Let's go to my pickup. Should have had this guy already. I didn't think he was going to be empty already. Yeah, this trunk handle's, I would say, much better. Yeah, it seems to brake pretty good too. I like let go and it brakes. Let's get right on this guy. There we go. . Let's see here. Let me get this guy going again, and I'll look for that piece of information from the change log. And that would be actually number 4, I think. Let's back them up. That's nice. I can do higher midfield. And go to 7. Okay, what was it? Visual improvements to vehicles and various smaller functional improvements to vehicle. So I'm wondering if they took that glossiness off of the vehicles. Have to go check it out in the combine. It's really hard to tell, actually. Most of these tractors are dirty anyways. Yeah, it's definitely feeling better when I'm recording. I'm high and I can actually run around pretty decently, which is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go check out this truck. I don't think I would notice anything off the bat. Though the colors do look a little, not as that bright, fake-ish look. I don't know. They seem actually pretty good, I guess. Oops, need a front loader for that guy. And let me jump in these guys. I think we're almost, not quite. I'm gonna actually pull the little guy off. He's the, which one is he running? Number 2? Yeah. I think I'll have him do one more row going back and take him off. Yeah, overall it's feeling pretty good. It's feeling pretty good, I think, in my opinion. Kind of sucks to only have 2 fields right now, but these are pretty ginormous fields compared to Bjornholm, especially if you think about the prices that cost one of these fields. It's like in the 200,000s. I'm pretty broke right now too. Let's see if that he should be done. And did he miss that little tiny spot? Yeah, have him go up. Do this. Because I think he actually has to go over again. There's a little L shape up here. So he's still not quite done. I've been messing around a couple mods, checking out some more stuff. Actually, I got a couple. Ended up getting this one. It's actually, I haven't quite tested it too much, but the converted it over pretty nice. It actually has the proper spray animations, and I mean, everything runs pretty good. I just have to make sure it gets dirty properly. I had to convert this little information to English. That wasn't a big deal. pretty much what a couple of ones I added was the Amazon stuff. Amazon cultivator. This one looks pretty nice. These are all from FS13. And this guy right here. Got this guy. I don't know if I talked about that last time, but that's pretty much it. Got this plow. I think I already talked about most of that. I'm actually... I think I'm good with the plows. I don't think there's any modded ones that I'm actually looking forward to. There is a reskin of this that actually makes it a Lemkin, which I don't know. I'll leave everything alone. I'm gonna try to be a little particular with my mods this time. Try to stay away from the reskins too much. Port overs. I don't mind them too much. Depends on what I like. Amazon, I definitely like some of their equipment, even in 2013. The sower machine, yeah, it's pretty nice. I may or may not use it. I have a lot of other bigger stuff to use, but no, a lot of options. Yeah, most of my mods seem to be, a couple of them are port overs. Anyways. Yeah, I jumped into 2013 to check out some of the prices today, and I was just like, oh, I kind of missed it. A lot of memories with it. Especially the intro when you get in there into the main menu. I love the music in it and the intro background picture and the music. It just brings back a lot of memories. But, you know, it's something I can't go back on. It's really difficult to try to, after you play this, to go back. I can imagine some people doing, when 2013 came back, to, weren't, could go back and play, 2011. They didn't seem to change too much that I noticed visually off the bat. From 11 to 13, but don't quote me on that because I didn't play 11, so I don't have a lot of history with that. But it seems like from 2013 to 2015 it was like a big leap ahead visually, which this game really needed it. Because 2013 seemed a little, nowadays, kind of dated in graphics. Okay, I'm about to wash these guys here. And is he still going? He's probably got like 3 more passes, if not more. What is he at? 55%? He's got plenty. Well, hopefully that guy's got enough fertilizer. No, I don't think, well, I'll let him do it and see how far he goes. I have to get the edges anyways. They always miss that little spot all the time. I believe this was the biggest of this type in 2013, this fertilizer. Because I remember they had that little one. I don't think really anybody used that. Just like I found a modded version of the old lawnmower. Remember the little guy? I don't remember the name of it. I was like, oh, this is cool. I should probably bring it over to 2015. I bought it in 2015. I was like, well, they did a good port over it, but I never really used that mower that much because most of the time you always get the bigger equipment. I mean, you can get it, but and then try to sell grass, but what are you gonna get? Like $1,000 per load, if that? Yeah, he's not gonna make it. Let's get my pickup and bring him over here. And he's heading this way, so I'm gonna go around. Don't want to drive on the crop too much. Hopefully I can make it on this side. Oh, I forgot this side's shorter. Gotta go all the way around. Hopefully he didn't make it this side yet. Oh, cool. Oh man, he's on that side. My bad. Oops. He's number 4. And this car stopped him for me. Kind of got these memorized already. Sometimes I'm pretty good with numbers and memorizing them. Yeah, I'm coming. Look at this truck, is pretty fast. This is why I prefer this truck over like a service trailer, because the one, tractor's a little bit slower. 2, it'll free up a tractor, and I just have this truck. There we go. Yep, I'm getting tapped out of cash really quick here. I should have bought some logging equipment right away. But that's another thing they actually turned down in the new patches. Log prices. I did remember reading some things on the forums on Steam saying that logging was very kind of OP'd right now. Like, you can make a lot of money from it really quick, and you can. Like I was saying, that one of those loads of one of these loads, which is probably 1.5 trees maybe. If you get a full load, it was probably 60,000, 70,000. Depends on the size of the log lot and how long it was. A couple of those, you be in 100,000s pretty quick. Well, where am I going? That's what happens when I talk. Yeah, you definitely, like, I made 200,000 really quick. Which is not as quick as you think. You still gotta load them up in the trailer, and it takes a while with the arm, but once you get good at it. Yeah, I'm a little lost on this map. I think I'm way over there. Oh yeah, this is handling a little bit better. I still can skid out. Still have more control though than I did before. I don't think I could have able gotten that speed and turn a little bit. Oh, well, turn in a little bit there. He's got one more row to do. I can actually bring this guy in. Well, I think I probably need to leave him out here because I need to spray this field. He's got 2 more passes. And I gotta fix this field here. Yeah, I know a lot of people were having a hard time, and I was having a hard time finding a good, decent John Deere. And since I love the 7810s, this is the only functional one right now that I actually like. The model's really nice. It uses some form of these tires in it or something, because it shows up in the inspector mod as the Beerers. I'll end up showing you guys that when I buy my next tractor. I'll probably buy that just to have it on here. But that's the only part that gets dirty is the tires. But that's probably the best John Deere that I actually found right now. I initially wasn't a fan of John Deere when I started the Farm Sim series. I just never liked them. I don't know why. I think I was more of a... I like Case, but New Hollands I probably love the most. Which 2015 Taylor's for me, because there's a lot of New Holland stuff in here. As far as the American side goes. But yeah, there's a couple of models of John Deere I like. I definitely love the 7810 models. As far as bigger ones go, I don't know off the top of my head, because it wasn't... Let's go on this side. Like I said, I wasn't much of a John Deere fan. European tractors, especially, I like the Class tractors. The Axion tractors are probably one of my favorite Class ones, and the Xerion ones, those big Class ones, those are probably my favorite ones. The ones that are able to turn their cabin around. The 5000 series. And then of course I love Fendits, like the 936s, I believe. There hasn't been any good ones, modded ones yet. They're been porting over the best made one that was in FS13 off the official mod winner contest thing, and hasn't been ported over too correctly that I actually want right now. None of them get dirty. And that's criteria number 1 for me, is to get dirty. 2, actually have a decent working model and no errors. Detailed. Might as well top this off while I'm over here. But in due time, and all this stuff will come. No hurry. I mean, all the stock stuff is really nice. Actually, let's do this. Should I do this? Yeah, let's go over here first. Gotta remember to turn And the braking's a little bit... I might have to put that braking mod in, I guess. Maybe. Okay, this is on normal. When it updated, it changed that to easy, or slow, I mean. I think that's about as far as I can go. You all done there, buddy? Yep, I did a pretty good job. These guys are all dirty. I like it when they get all dirty like this. I can clean them all up. So, I actually found, let me go around this way. I was actually looking for a way to enable CUDA, which is a feature on NVIDIA cards. If certain NVIDIA cards have a certain type of CUDA driver, they can actually render out videos a lot quicker. Because instead of it, these rendering programs, this actually goes for other programs too, certain types of programs. Instead of tapping completely into the CPU, the GPU, the graphics card will take over a lot of the process. So normally if I didn't, because the newer drivers on NVIDIA came out, they actually took those CUDA. The CUDA drivers are physically in there, because if you look into the advanced options in NVIDIA panel, you can actually see the CUDA drivers in there, but somehow they just disable it to function on other programs. So a normal render, like my 45-minute, say for example 45-minute video, if I rendered it out, it would, without CUDA, it would take about 2.5 hours maybe more. But with CUDA enabled, it'll actually render out in like 35 minutes. So I actually went on the Action website and the forums. Someone had a couple files you can actually download and zip and just extract that folder, and then it goes in your Windows. And once it's in there, it's just 2 files, and you can actually enable CUDA. And he said it runs pretty good. I guess Action, to compensate them, NVIDIA taking out the CUDA drivers, that they actually came up with their own little thing, but some people were having problems, and I didn't see that option to be enabled in my Action. So I'm kind of excited. I'm happy that guy posted that for people, because it's going to help out my rendering. That's one of the big things I want. This thing's not getting clean. Normally you just got to get in front of it directly on it. Let me check on him really quick. Number 4. Okay, he's doing okay. Sometimes these weights are a little weird to clean. There's like a certain spot you have to hit them on, like directly in front. For me, at least. They don't seem to be cleaning. Maybe they changed it in the update or something. Oh, there it goes. There's a spot right there. They must have changed it to be at the angle now. These corners seem to be the cleaning spot for these weights. Yeah, there we go. Get this guy all nice and cleaned. I guess with the new patch, they changed the price to use this. I didn't know that cost money to use it. Okay, we'll just leave this here for right now. I'm probably going over my time here, so once I get these clean in that field spray, I'm going to end this episode. Let's back her up a little bit. That's good. And these definitely need clean so they can properly work next time. These tires. This is probably my favorite part of the game. Your equipment and tractors getting dirty and then be able to clean it at the same time. That's pretty neat. Let's see if these weights get all cleaned up. There we go. There's a spot right there. That's the sweet spot right there. This little corner here. There we go. Do this side a little bit more. That's good. Check on that. Oh, it must be done. Won't be right out. Wow. I never had this problem in Bjornholm. These maps are a lot bigger though. Let's go to 7. Get my guy over there. Turn on the beacon. Oh, he passed this one pretty good. Nice. I was worried he's gonna hit that fence. Guess it's not a problem with a fertilizer sprayer. It's just a problem with a cultivator and seeder. Let's get right on there. It should be the spot there. Okay. Let's get ready to move this truck out of the way so it doesn't get sprayed. No, it's not a spray, it's like a pellets or something. Okay, I can bring this guy home when he's done. He's number 4, I think. Back her up a little bit. Higher. There we go. And you're 7. Alright, let's bring it back to base. Man, this guy goes 51 miles per hour. That is crazy. And I think that's in reality. But in game, that's pretty intense. Just gonna leave all my stuff out, I guess. Whoa, where's this hump here? Wow. I'll leave this guy dirty. He's not too bad. These tractors are the ones you get the dirtiest. Shouldn't even bring him out. I like this same tractor. It's really nice looking. I'm gonna just put all my stuff right here in the middle. Might as well. I'll have to move them around later. That stuff's gonna get in the way when I harvest, because the course play comes right through there. And I think 4 is done. Just have to go get those edges. I initially was gonna do since I have auto combine, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I was gonna do auto tractor. Oh, he actually missed a spot. But it doesn't seem to work too well. And I wasn't much of a fan of it in 2013. I never used it much. If I need to use any of those functions, actually Courseplay does a very good job of a lot of stuff. I could probably even use Courseplay for doing combine stuff like head cuts, but I like auto combine just because I can do stuff a little bit quicker. I can just punch in a number and get things done. So I pretty much have all my script mods that I actually need. Because the one I was actually waiting for was one to do the field, so I'm pretty good now on scripts actually. There is one more that I would like to have, and I didn't use it in 2013, is the Follow Me mod. Which I think would be pretty interesting to, and it would come in handy for me when I'm actually using forestry stuff, when I have a convoy of stuff to take out to the forest. Because I necessarily never used, I don't think I ever used it at all in 2013, because I really never had a convoy of anything going out. It's usually just me taking out a tractor to the fields and coming back later with some other ones. And sometimes I noticed when I was in Bjornholm with forestry, I would need to take quite a few of my equipment out to a forest area because I have one tractor that does the crane, another one that does the stumps. Let's see if I can get this guy. Yeah. And then I have another tractor for doing the chippers. So you kind of move area to area. So I think I would prefer convoy, like a follow me mod. Alright guys, I think we got everything done here. Park these guys here to get washed up a little bit. And yeah, we'll see how this video comes out. I have high expectations of this, actually, of coming out pretty good. So alright guys, we'll see you next time, and enjoy your farming.